I know, crazy, right? We just got off of a 24-hour live stream, and I'm ready to keep going. Like, it's just the story's just too good to let it sit. Like, I could definitely have taken a rest for the rest of the day, but nah, we gotta go. We gotta do this. Okay, let me just make sure that I'm actually live. Because it would be bad if I wasn't. I am. Alright, perfect. Let me just edit some stuff here. Let me just set up the thumbnail because it's a nice thumbnail. I think it's a nice thumbnail. Yep. And done. Whew, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still like feeling the effects, you know? From that live stream yesterday. Like I'm still like, woo, you know, like ooh, like spent. But we got this. We got this. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. There, that is set. Oh, like I can feel it. Like I can feel it in my bones. Oh, let me pin this real quick, dude. Alright, okay, we are set. I got that there. Alright, let's jump into it, right? It was amazing. The 24-hour stream was amazing. What I really loved was the fact that we actually finished Mass Effect. Like the very first game it got played through. Like we went the stream ended with the end of the game. It was great. I mean, we did go over the 24 hours, but we were right there. Like there was just no point in not doing it. I'm just gonna leave all this stuff default. Right, new game. We're gonna import our character, okay? Because I think we put in work. Hey Moriarty, what's up? Morning. Alright, what's up? What's up? Alright, so I'm gonna import the character that we literally played through with, because I think that's important. Yep, level 55. Did we really hit level 55? I don't think we hit level 55. Well, I was playing the Legendary Edition. I guess that's what it translated over to. That's what I'm assuming. Alright, so we'll leave that up. That's going to be off. Oh, we want the captions on. Let's continue. That's okay. Yep, we're gonna keep that. Right, we did follow the Paragon path, right? Or not right, survive the mission on Virmire. Missing in action. Ashley Williams was killed on Virmire. Yeah, this is our console history. The console was saved by Commander Shepard during the attack on the Citadel. This is the stuff that happened yesterday, so this is stuff that we know. Alright, but in case you missed it, I love that they have this little recap. So we're going to continue from here. Right, so I think those were just like the big major events that it's saying. It's like, hey, don't forget, these are the big major events that happen. Oh, I'm glad that we're here. Mass Effect 2 is easily one of my favorite ones. And this guy...
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished.
Y'all remember Cerberus?
They'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
See, like that guy, so shady. So shady. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, Galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earn humanity membership in the prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to the evidence of the Reapers' enormous machines that eradicate all organic... Oh, man, I couldn't read it all. Sorry, everybody. I tried. Oh, look. What was great about the scene, like, if you played the game, if you were playing the games when they came out, like, this is, like, you're already, it's like, oh, this is so cool, we're back on the Normandy.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Look at this.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Yep.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline.
Yeah,
Somebody
right off the bat. Right off the bat, we have problems. Yeah, I know. We just started. Like, what did we do?
Shepard! Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttle. I'll take care of Joker. Commander! Kate, go. Now. Aye, aye.
Oh, see? I love that the game just throws you into it, like, immediately, right off the bat.
Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
Right? Spend so much time on that ship. And look, right off the bat, very beginning of the game, it's done, it's fried, look. That's heartbreaking. Yep, I'm finally back in control. But we gotta move.
Mayday! Mayday! This is SSV Normandy!
Good thing is, we were just here. We know where we're at. Oh, can't go this way.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold
Come
together.
on, come on, come on. Vacuum. Love what they added here because of the vacuum, but look. It's scary because you know that a lot of people got sucked out of that vacuum. A lot of the corpses. A lot of people got hurt. But this is kind of peaceful in its own way. Scary.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up.
Oh, man.
Another attack.
Oh, wow. Look, it's like slicing through the ship.
Watch the arm.
Yeah, he's got that brittle bone disease. Oh, the whole place is coming apart. Oh! Can't make it now. Oof. Oh, man. That's a way to start. That's not even... Things just got worse. Look, the seal is broken in my suit. And the planet is pulling me in. Look, as my body's starting to light up from the friction. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me if that's not one way. That's definitely a hellish way to go. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to review the story so far? Oh, what is this? This is new. What? Okay, should we do this? Let's do this. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't remember this. This is something I don't remember. I wonder if this is something that they did for the legendary. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Oh. It's an interactive backstory comic. What?
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me.
Oh, wow.
We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive.
It's like his life is flashing before his eyes.
A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads.
This is amazing.
He was willing to share them. That led me to Wrex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren.
You're amazing,
Wrex.
Wrex.
Turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali.
Hey.
A tech expert with a knack for hacking. She'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life.
This is so cool.
These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would.
Oh.
He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation.
This recap is amazing.
Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I decided discretion was the better part of valor, and kept my focus on our goal, finding Saren.
Oh, we kept that too.
We had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with.
Yeah.
She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before.
Let's see if they kept this.
I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead,
wow.
he was quickly running out of time and places to hide.
This is great because these are all like my decisions that I made.
But we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Wrex disagreed. Violently. Wrex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Wrex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper.
Yeah, that was a great reveal.
Threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him,
so cool,
I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Ash was a good friend, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met,
that is amazing,
one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. I'd never tell anyone, but I had my doubts. Leaving Ashley behind had hardened my resolve, but revealed a soft spot in my defenses. How many more friends and allies would I be willing to sacrifice in order to stop Saren? We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago.
No, this is a regular stream. I gotta work tomorrow. But I love this. It's doing this whole recap of what I did in comic form. This is amazing.
Like every species before them. But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return.
This is amazing.
Giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged.
Oh, wow.
He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray.
That's right. You got it. After this, Mass Effect 3 and definitely Andromeda.
And the Normandy
We got to do them all.
Galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races. But in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense.
Oh, you've never played Andromeda? Oh, then it's going to be really fun to play that through with you.
It was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Oh, wait, what? It's making me choose nonetheless? Okay, I didn't want to choose. That's why I left it up to... You know what? I'm going to select Anderson. It just makes sense to me.
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there.
Oh, look at that, the repair
as powerful
efforts.
As Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army.
Oh.
Just another routine mission.
Oh, that was a great way. That recap was a great way to just come into this.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I love what they did here, too. I have to literally rebuild this man. Trophy missing in action. Okay. Okay, so facial reconstruction. Yeah, we're gonna accept the imported face. That's fine. Because it's the same as default. It's like there's nothing here, so. Yep. Boop. Okay. So it looks like we got a chance to switch this up. And I feel that it is his specialty. So we're gonna keep him as an infiltrator. I feel like that's just the way it goes. Right? Because that's his forte. At least our Shepard's forte. So we're gonna keep him that way. We're gonna keep running him that way. Your achievements give you access to the following bonus power. Select one. Flashbang grenade. Looks like I only get the one. Really? Alright. It said to choose one, but there's only one to choose. That's fine. That's right. My origin is a colonist. Sole survivor. My class is infiltrator with the powers of a flashbang grenade. Okay. That's good. Let's go with it. That's fine. This is him. This is our character. We want to keep him true to who he was from when we played the first one. And it's a shame it's not available on the Xbox 360.
Showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Steps pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Not gonna lie, Miranda is pretty. Look at the change. Look at like the graphics. Look at the detail. And the scars on his face. Imagine.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's having security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Okay, let's see what other information we find. So look at even the armor. Look at the way it looks. Like they did so many improvements.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
And I also like this.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Right, and with this one they added thermal clips. You remember the first one was pretty much you could just shoot until your weapon was you would shoot until your weapon overheated, and then you could just keep shooting. So now they have actual thermal clips, which is pretty cool. So think about it as a reloadable heat sink.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take...
Subdue and suppress.
Oh. They got me. Headhunter, huh? Ooh.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Oh, I'm definitely I'm gonna enjoy getting the Headhunter trophy. It's just fun. Got thermal clips, but what I could use is other weapons. Oh, nice. Tactical cloak. Ha 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 ha! Oh, tell me that's not cool. It only lasts for a little bit, though.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
There. I love that the gun shows you that you have something activated.
More reinforcements heading your way. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
We've been spotted.
Take the elevator down one floor.
Did I really need to use the grenade launcher? Oh, that was right. They also had the introduction to a lot of new heavy weapons. Oh, man.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Hostile forces have re-entered offline.
Right information. We need
Progress is
this.
slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Yeah, they literally had to rebuild me. But then again, I fell from orbit. Hey! Hey, Pink, how are you doing? I am doing great. Doing great. Playing our first episode of Mass Effect 2. We had come off of playing, doing a 24-hour stream yesterday. Where I ended up literally playing through, like, the rest of Mass Effect 1. So I didn't think it was going to end up playing through all the way.
The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But
wow.
Nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget.
4 billion.
Where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
4 billion.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical.
Yo, Mimsy, what's up?
But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Okay. We're in the middle of the beginning of Mass Effect 2. It's been pretty good. I've been really happy. I'm really stoked. Oh. Yeah.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Yep. So it's been going great. The stream's been going great. I'm having a lot of fun.
Shepard, what the hell? Got her hurt.
Here we go.
Thought you were still a work in progress.
Oh, really? That's awesome. that would be great.
Look, pal, I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you. Sorry about that. I'm Jacob.
That's great.
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
You know, just let me know. Mimsy, just let me know what your friend's tag is so that I know it's your friend.
But we better get you to the shuttle first.
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible, unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit 'em with the good stuff.
The proto friend or something like that. All right, cool.
Target down!
Hit him with that.
That's it. Your fault.
Nice.
Get the hell off this station.
I'm gonna have to remember to use these tactics. I have to do. I know that in the last game I could pretty much just run and shoot and be okay without using much of the abilities and stuff. Mass Effect 2 is different. Mass Effect 2, you need to you gotta be on it.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson! No,
Wilson.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Jacob, I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Wilson!
Wilson.
No, I'm sorry.
Stay on this frequency.
I don't know if anyone's got the reference.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
Okay, when you just... Can I not shut it off? I was trying to shut it off. Oh well. Ooh, ammo. Guess not through that door. Yes, yes! Alright, Diego! Yes, exactly. Awesome. I'm glad somebody got the reference, because now I'm just like over here just screaming Wilson for no reason.
They've seen us.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling.
The whole station is...
Yes, Headhunter.
I'm doing the best I can.
Come on. Yes! Take him off at the head.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably
Wilson!
straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do.
Like there's certain names, like I can't help it, like there's certain names that'll make me just
Oh God. They found
meme
me.
it.
Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh God! I'm hit! They shot me!
They shot me right in the leg. Oh, they're all down.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way,
What?
if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to...
Yo, the proto friend, what's up? Mimsy's friend. Welcome, welcome. All right.
Shepard, down here.
Drugs. Drugs. More drugs.
Bastards got me in the leg.
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some meta-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up
Didn't
and
make my
moving.
PFP my normal
Grab the
one.
Medi-Gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Drugs.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance?
I mean-
in the bio wing.
I mean, if that's what you think, like, go for it. If you want to make that your normal one, do it.
Besides, I was shot.
I don't know what I said.
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that
yeah, you should.
There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
She's alive.
Where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Oh my god.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few.
Whoop.
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
I would, but the guy's like right there.
Mechs don't know when to quit.
Oh man. Overload? Oh, there we go.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Alright.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
I love their uniforms. Not gonna lie, I love their uniforms. Their uniforms look so cool.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together.
See, here's the thing.
To know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man.
Here's the thing.
He'll explain everything.
He says that that's what the Alliance wants us to believe. Remember, we did side missions. We gathered information. We know firsthand that Cerberus is definitely crooked.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
Like, we know for a fact that they're not good.
Kind of stuck.
The game right now, it's great. It's still the beginning, but this by far, Mass Effect 2 is just amazing.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to tell you whatever you want to know.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Oh, nice. It got updates. Woo. Yep. Bring me money. Alright, I'm back. Changing PFP now. Nice. Not gonna lie, I love you guys have the coolest like straight up the coolest like little usernames. I love like Pinkfire's Heart, the Proto Friend, Mimsy, like all of you guys amazing. Love it. It says, are you by chance familiar with a series called Squid Game? Season 3 has just recently come back. Oh, actually, I am familiar with the show. I've only seen the first season. Oh, look at that. I like that. That's cute. Scary, cool, and cute, like all at the same time. Just like a cat should be. Nice. Gotta hunt them heads.
On target.
Got it. Right. I'm taking the headhunter thing seriously. Right, let's clear this room over here first. Anything? Any items? Nice. Oh! What? Did not know there was one right behind me. That could have been bad. Alright. Man, no wonder. I could have just got destroyed right there. Okay, credits, but I need experience points. Give me experience points.
Subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
The fact that I was salvageable, I crash landed from orbit. The fact that anything could have been salvageable from that is insane to me. Okay. Right, so... Alright, I'm gonna have to remember this route. Remember all the droids and mechs that were there.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Oh, right in the neck.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Yep, my gun's on her immediately. Sorry, lady. Well, Season 3 has recently came out. Honestly, though, I watched it, and you're probably going to be disappointed by it. Really? I mean, okay. No, so I have my own opinions on Squid Game. Squid Game in the whole, that was interesting. The take makes sense, like super hyper rich people doing that kind of stuff for funsies. Yeah, makes sense. Like, they're bored. They have too much money. Don't know what to do with it. I think for like the first season, again, I can only comment on the first season because I haven't seen the second or third. But I know that the guy, the main character, he makes me so angry. Makes me so angry. Right? I haven't seen the second season, so I don't know how that happened. But I know that in the first season, just taking the first season apart as a whole, he made me so angry. He had all that money. Survived all of that, was about to go see his daughter, and instead he decides to think he's going to play Superman because he's got a little bit of money. Without, the guy has no brains. He literally was given their pocket change, right? The money that they gave him, that was pocket change to these people, right? Because why else would they give it like that? It wasn't like he had more money than any of them, but he thought that he had enough money to really take it to them. No, dude, forget what happened. Go take care of your daughter. Now that you have the means to do it. Says, honestly, I can just explain to you the first seasons in just a few minutes if you want. Nah, it's so good because the thing is, I may end up watching them. So, I mean, it would be cool, but if I change my mind, I'll let you know.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Okay.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
See, like, that's just the thing. That's not what my character's like.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
But okay.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
I do understand where you're coming from. Like, you have all that money, you might as well use it. Yes, but it's my thing is that the guy was a horrible father. Right? He had a chance to have that money was a chance for him to, like, do the smart thing for once.
Before you meet with the elusive
Do the
man,
one thing
we
that
need to
mattered,
ask
which
you
would have been to
questions
take care of his daughter, and he
evaluate
did
your
it.
position.
He decided to try and play
More
superhero.
tests?
Oh, I
Shepard
hated
took
his
down
character
those
so
mechs
much at the
without
end, that last episode, when he turned around,
It's been 2 years since the
and he
attack.
literally just
The elusive
abandoned
man
his
needs to
daughter
know that
again.
Shepard's personality
Oh.
and memories are intact.
yeah,
Ask the questions.
I hate the character. Like, in my opinion, he's a real piece of S. Right? It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions. What? 2 years?
You say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a colony kid. Lost your parents when slavers hit Mindwar. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember it. Everyone screaming, gunfire, blood everywhere. I was the only one who stayed focused on survival.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost.
I
Let's try
wasn't
something
the only
more
one to
recent.
live, though.
Virmire, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
This is just crazy to me. You know, so
the elusive
like...
man is waiting for you in the other room.
Okay. What I also liked about this one is there's not as much driving. In the first game, there was so much... What? Oh, man, I don't know what to do here. Let's see, operative. Your weapon damage is more punishing and frequent, and targeting enemies is easier. Ooh. Tactical cloak. To your enemies, you're invisible. But I wonder if I level this up, will it last longer? Maybe I can get some really cool kills with that, with the tactical cloak. I wonder about that. Inflicts minor damage, incapacitates all nearby targets. That's also very useful. But what should... You know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on that. Because I might unlock some stuff after I talk to people. If you notice, I did not have any of my, the Spectre stuff.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Oh, he can wait. After what he's
The
done.
elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Right? And then what's this? Oh, I get to customize my gear. That was another thing I liked about this one. I can customize my look. You can get like all individual pieces of armor. Oh, this is going to be so much fun to do. Hi, Believer. Welcome, welcome. This is the thing. I love that. They say that I'm going to meet the guy, and I don't actually meet the guy. I just sent it to like a holographic, like a VR meeting place. It's like space-aged Zoom call.
Commander Shepard.
Probably smart that he didn't meet me in
I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
Oh, yeah?
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the
universe Mexican food? Oh, you gotta think. Let me know what it is that you make.
That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memories still
Be
intact.
exhausted? Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Yep.
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side.
He says this. Oh, well, it says, "Oh dang, I split the sentence."
What are
It's
the
fine.
Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war.
Oh, the mini crunch wraps that you were talking about.
While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing.
I definitely need to see those.
We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
See this, the elusive man, as his name suggests, is super elusive. But again, all I did was cut some Phillies. Yeah, but still, you know, it's about how they combine and you come together, and you know, it's not about the separate ingredients. It's about when they all come together and they meld together to make that delicious food that goes into your mouth. You know, yum yum. But we know, we went and we investigated. I love how he's trying to play the good guy, but we know better. Remember, we did all the side missions. Well, especially if you were watching the 24-hour stream yesterday, we did the side missions. We saw what they did, how they did it. They tortured and killed. They killed and tortured Kohuku, and you know what? No.
Nothing you say is going to convince me to trust you. I need more than words.
That's right.
I'd be disappointed if I could persuade you that easily. Go and see for yourself.
Yeah,
I have a
best
shuttle
believe
ready
I
to
will.
take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Oh, nice. That's going to be great. Oh, sounds yummy. To the point that I know I had disappointing Taco Bell experience yesterday. I'm probably going to get some more Taco Bell today after I'm done streaming. Not going to lie. Because they close at like 1 a.m. And it's like down the street. So after the stream, I'm going to go get me some Taco Bell for dinner. It's not exactly Mexican food. It's just, you know, it's junk food. But it's going to be good. Hopefully. They messed up my orders last time. Right?
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
The guy spent $4 billion? There's no way. Level up. Let's see. I honestly did wanted to talk about some frustrations I had about Gi-hun as a character, if you're okay with it. Yeah, by all means. You know what? Let it rip. Let's share. You know? By all means, go for it. Right? But if I end up in like an action sequence where I'm like dodging bullets and stuff, it may take me a moment to get to reading it, if that's okay.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
You don't understand. It's not about his expectations. See, I don't like this. Well,
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
Okay, you can't do that. She can't do that. I literally said, let's go back and help.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
You know what? I'm definitely a liability. I know what you are. Like, stop pretending.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Alright? Like, I don't like her. She's Cerberus 100%, and I don't trust Cerberus to be my toilet.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
There you go.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
You? Yeah, you earned it.
You're a good man, Jacob. But you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Alright.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
He's a good guy. Like Jacob, I love his character. He's an amazing character. Why did the toilet paper roll down the hill? Oh, that's a good question. Why did the toilet paper roll down the hill? Did it fall out of somebody's grocery bag? Alright. Mission complete. Yep, we leveled up. Mission summary, important bonuses. Wow, that's a lot of bonuses. You received the following bonuses for importing a level 55 character into Mass Effect 2. This is start level at level 4. Okay, cool. This is great. Yeah, this was really cool. The grenade launcher was, not gonna lie, that was fun. That was fun. That did make me some money though. Alright.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Yeah.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Yeah, but it doesn't change. It may be unlikely, but it doesn't change what the priorities are. To get to the bottom. Oh, nice. I like that. To get to the bottom. I need Dippy for my football. Alright, let's do this. Okay, we got additional weapons, huh? Alright, let's see what weapons we got. Yes. Alright, good. Should I just use my levels now? You know what? Let's do this. There we go. That unlocked Incinerate. Nice. Okay. Oh, I should probably check the rest of the squad. Whoops. Cerberus officer all the way, huh? Let's give that to your... Let's give that to your overload. Then for Jacob, Cerberus operative. Do that, and then we're going to do that to your pool ability. Get that up there. Right, I think we're good. But not gonna lie, I feel like we're gonna level up super quick.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Oh man, it's like a ghost town. So there's one inside. Right, no lights, no nothing. This is kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Like the whole colony just disappeared. And like I said, it looked like they just kind of got up and left.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, no signs of battle.
Like this investigation part is very creepy. They did a really good job at
Moving.
Sure thing. Hear that? Sounds like defenders.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the colonies. Shoot them before they take out your shields.
Target down.
Requesting assistance.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Yeah, but it also feels like the sniper rifle is not what I was expecting. Definitely took cover in the wrong spot. I'm gonna have to do better at that. Like I like how what they did here for the new for when you're hacking into stuff. That's pretty cool, but
They see you, Shepard. I got it.
oh, jeez.
Shield to fail.
Number offline.
Yep. I think I'm gonna do that from now on. Before I open a door, I'm going to use the tactical cloak. And I have to come up with new strategies for this. Okay, let me read real quick. Let me see. I would honestly love to talk about how frustrated I was with his derailment in later seasons, but I'll let you see yourself of those seasons. I'll just focus on talking about his deeds in season 1, and honestly, you can judge on whether you agree or disagree with his actions. Thankfully, I managed to find his deeds from good to evil, but I won't talk about season 2 or season 3 right now. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, sorry it took a second. I was just trying to focus not getting wrecked. You can see this. Oh.
Stop right there.
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Tali?
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Oh, I forgot that you meet her this quick.
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
Ooh, knock knock. Who's there?
He was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship.
Oh, yeah, you tell him, Tali.
Center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Let's see. Focus on not losing. I understand it completely. Just make sure you have what you need in combat. Yeah. Yeah. Like in these parts like this, I can stop. This is the parts where I can stop and really look at the chat and respond.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Amos? Amos who? Is it Amos or Amos? I'm gonna go with Amos. Amos who?
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them.
A mosquito. Oh, got it.
Hostiles!
Did it go down? Yep, it's dead. Nice. Just kind of wish I had gotten like experience points for that.
Right. Use overload on them.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
You know what? I'm gonna have to wait till I get a better sniper rifle. Yeah, that's better. Let me see. It was hard to pick Gi-hun's best deed. However, I think his absolute best deed was trying to resign in the final round. I think so. You know? This. Oh. Oh. Where'd the other one fly off to? That one.
There we go! Deploying tech overload. One left. Enemy down. Yes! I got it. Enemy down. Perfect!
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Fraza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Alright. A heavy mech. This is going to be rough.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door. Grabbing cover!
Here we go. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. Oh! Oof. They got destroyed.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is
Okay,
gonna
here we
be
go,
one
here we
tough
go.
son of a bitch to take down.
We got this. This is how we know we got this. When we do that. Do that. I'm gonna do that.
Overload will take out their shields.
Ooh.
Clear the blast zone.
All right. How we doing? How we doing? Okay, that wasn't too bad. I think using overload to take out its shields. Let us focus on taking down its armor.
I'll take it.
Ooh. What else is there? Before we continue, let's make sure we gather all the information we can get. I'll talk to you here in a little bit. They should have waited. But then again, I don't blame them because it's Cerberus.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from
I went to the
swarms.
wrong door.
We have to hide.
Poop.
No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Right, time to check the chat. Let me see. It was hard to pick Gihon's. Okay. It was honestly one of the very few moments as poignant as Gihon's to not lose any more people to the games. As you may know, he goes into the final round with the determination to win. It's actually the most angry we see from Gihon. I mean, it's hard to blame him, for he took Cybiok's death hard and understandably wants vengeance on the man responsible. Yeah, I can see that. This anger fuels him in the hand-to-hand combat in the portion of the Squid Game. Yeah, that is true. A lot of the situation was really messed up. That was really messed up to be in.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away, but they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarren and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Whew. Let's see. Oops, I closed the chat. That's why it's so surprising when, after defeating Sang-Woo, he finds himself unable to tap the squid's head.
Their findings from Vitor's
yeah.
No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You know, it's, how do I say, it's like, I feel like at the end of the day, his character, he's a coward. You know, he is a coward. That's just the end of it. He's a coward. He's addicted to gambling. And that portion where he showed that, it was just out of intense rage. But rage will only take you so far. You know, it has its limit. Eventually, you're burnt out. The moment will pass, and then you're back to, you know, super coward. You know, that's just pretty much what it is. Right? That's why I don't like the character, especially at the end. I felt like the guy is such a coward that he couldn't do what I would have considered the most relevant thing that he could have done as a person, was to go take care of his daughter. And he wouldn't do that. I feel like he found an excuse to not go. guy, it's ridiculous. I dislike the character so much. All right.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus system.
He turns around and tries to resign the games. Right as he's about to win all that money, he offers peace to
When
San
their
Wu instead.
transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as
Well,
they
I
arrive.
get that.
Back beyond
I get
the
that.
unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them.
He walks back
Finding
across
them
the
and
court,
convincing them to work with you could be
states his
challenging,
intentions
but
to
you're a
resign and
natural
offer his friends
I'll
a
continue
hand.
to track the collectors.
A hand up.
When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good moment, but at the same time, you have to think about all the people that had already died at that point. He shouldn't have started the game to begin with.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Urdnot Wrex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Yes! Hey, Joker.
Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, she is a beauty. Look at her.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Oh, I love this scene. Look, yes! Ah. That's beautiful. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Whoop, whoop. Epic. Like, I'm sorry, that scene is just so good. So good. All right, what we got here? Honestly, what would you do if you were in that situation? Literally, you're about to win all that money or choose your friend to leave with. I'm sorry, but I'm choosing my friend. I'm choosing my friend. It's okay. So, see, I'm strange, and I'm strange in the sense of I like going to the movies, but I like going to the movies with my friends. I like going to the beach, but I like going to the beach with my friends. I like doing stuff with others. I like sharing that moment, sharing that memory, have that memory to share. What good is all that money? What good would have all that money done me if I didn't have those people with me to share that with? If I had to sacrifice my friend for money, sorry, nope, not happening. At least not for me. It doesn't matter how much money it is. Right? It's like a lot of people be like, no, that's not true. If you have millions of dollars, dude, everybody's different. Everybody's different. If money makes you happy, cool. Does money help? Yeah, I'm not saying money doesn't help. Money definitely helps. But what good is all that money if I don't have those important people with me to share it with? Like those experiences. Like I can use that money to go on a cruise, but I don't want to go by myself. I want to go with my friends. You know? I take a trip to Tokyo, go to the Philippines, Korea, Dubai, maybe, you know, like all these other places. The UK, I've never been to the UK. I would love to go to the UK. Ireland, Scotland, right? But what good is it if I go by myself? I don't have the people there with me. And you could say you could always make more friends. No. You see, having the friends with me, the people that were my friends before I had money, I think would be more valuable to me than the people that were my friends after I got money. Because now I don't know if they're actually my friend or if it's because I got money. See? So, nah, definitely choosing my friends every single time. Every single time. But then again, that's because that's me, though. That's me, though. Would the money help? Oh, yeah, 100%. But the loneliness, I don't think I could deal with the loneliness afterwards. Oh, man. Not gonna lie, I love the uniforms. The Cerberus uniforms are amazing. That I will say.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
What?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
The guy, he's so by the book, but love him. Got a private terminal. Alright. It's indicative of his character at that point that he'd rather the deaths not benefit him if it means he doesn't lose anyone else. Honestly, I agree. I would also choose to save my friend over winning money. It would be nice, but feeling lonely? Yeah, not me. Exactly. You know, yeah, all that money? Yeah, it would be nice, but... You know, and if I'm not mistaken, that wasn't just a friend, that was like his best friend, right? It's just... Which really ups that ante. I know it's small deed, but it was counted. The silver medal goes to teaming up with player 001. Yeah. Alright, so...
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Oh yeah, I think I leveled up. I did. So I got 2 points. I'm going to put that into... You know what? I'm going to save that for my next level so that I can max out operative. That's what I'm going to do. Anyways, there's people we got to talk to. It's been a while. This is our team. Cycle appearance. Oh, okay. I got some people whose appearance can be cycled. You know what? We're just going to leave her basic. Got it. Upgrades. Unread messages. Oh, here we go. Alright. Knowledge test rumors are true and you actually are alive. I need you to come and talk to me in the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Yep. Deal struck with Zaid Masaani. Who is this? From Elusive Man. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with veteran mercenary. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known. Okay. We got a lot of stuff here to look at. So that's good. Right? But let's, you know what? Let's mark the let's mark that all as red. And I'll read them. I think I can read them later. See, these are the archived messages. I'll just come back to them later. Good. That's done.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers.
Oh,
I've been assigned as your
hi,
administrative
Kelly.
assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be
All
here.
right, I love that. What I loved about them adding Kelly is that Kelly will tell you if there's somebody that needs to talk to you, versus before you had to just pretty much keep going to every single person just to see if there's anything new. Whew. See, oh look at this Edie. Alright, there used to be a chair there. This has changed out quite a bit.
Compensators, decimal 1-2.
Alright, we're gonna talk to Joker, but before that, let's see, what does the chat say?
It
Alright.
takes skill to make a ship bank in a vacuum. Don't think it doesn't.
Obviously, it didn't turn out for the best due to the game's true nature in retrospect. That is true. But the process of choosing teammates for the round of marbles did kind of test morality. And Gihon surprisingly won that.
You know what I could go for right now? A hamburger.
The marble ones, the one for the marbles, that was so, oh man. That was so dark.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
Reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I like Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Like ship cancer. Yeah.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather. Leather.
Leather. We're staying though, right? The seat is real leather. I love Joker.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
If you don't want to hear it, turn the damn sound off.
Well, it doesn't change anything. It's still watching. Like some creepy kid staring at the back of your head in comp side. You just want to punch him, but he's special and he sets fires or something.
What?
Your problem.
That's super
mine.
specific.
Thanks. I'll remember this.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
The thing is, I already know who Edie is. Like I know who Edie is. We have actually met Edie in the first game. They will do a reveal. We have actually met Edie in the first game.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Oh yeah. The choosing of the partners thing, yeah.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
I An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
That
Well,
makes
might have
sense.
something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just put it out there.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Really?
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
I see.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Yeah, of course. We wouldn't be able to get all the details about Cerberus. Sneaky, you know. The sneaky sneakies.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything
Okay,
else
nobody else wants to talk to me? Okay.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
In that case, let me just check this real quick. No more unread messages. We got to get to the Citadel. And I think that's where we're going to end our stream today. Right? So we're going to head out. It was a good start. Got our characters back. Oh, there is stuff to do. Look at this. So much stuff. Oh, and I forgot we can free fly it. Oh, what? I want to do more, but we got to get to the Citadel, but we're here too. Ah, so much to do. What shall I do? Yeah, I feel like I should. You know what? Let me hit the master relay. This is where we're going first. We could recruit the warlord on our way there, but no, we're just gonna hit it up. We're gonna go straight to the Citadel. Boom! Yep. Yeah, I forgot we do need that for some stuff. Can't buy any probes, huh? Oh, I can. There we go. We needed all those probes. Okay, now let's head to the Citadel. First things first, I'm back. I'm alive. I gotta say hi. Oh, man. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, if I could go alone, I would, but I think I have to take him with me. Like, I have no choice.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
What? I don't know about that.
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
Who is this? I do not remember this character. How do I not remember this character?
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about?
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun.
How do I not remember this character?
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
I like her. Can I just switch out? Yeah. I'm gonna bring her with me. And I'm gonna bring Jacob. I'm not too much of a fan of Miranda. She's too Cerberus. Okay, so we're here, but I need to get to. I need to see Anderson. I can't go there, huh? Oh well, let's see what happens.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'll need you to remove any biotic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Unfortunately, sir, biotics can be used as a weapon. The rules require me to confiscate all amps. Could you please hand over yours?
Oh, I have to go through customs.
I'm not a biotic.
Oh, well, when you objected, I thought...
You humans are all racist.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
That's nice. Is there anything else? Can I go this way?
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight.
No.
Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the City Buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now,
that's funny.
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit
That's
for partial
funny.
answers, maggot.
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight. I dare to assume
That's
you
hilarious.
jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime. That is why check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution.
That is amazing.
This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip.
That's hilarious, that whole scene there. That was funny.
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That was before the tragedy of the marbles. Yeah. Yep.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Let's see, I guess we're going to talk to him.
Figured they say something about our weapons.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
Thank you.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
Oh, nice.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
Yep.
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge.
That's
but
funny.
I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs.
Yep.
There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta
The
go say
Council
hi.
can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Yep. So it looks like CSEC has changed a lot in those 2 years, because you remember before they were talking about all the red tape, but that probably has to do with what happened, the Geth attack, Saren's attack. Probably now more into
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet.
Hey, it's Emily Wong.
Officials in the Systems Alliance remain tight-lipped about the recent disaster on the pioneer colony of Freedom's Progress. The human
Nice.
outpost is believed to have been destroyed, with no survivors on record. Details are sketchy due to a news blackout. This is the latest in a series of frontier settlements lost by the Alliance. The Hanar Shrine of the Enkindlers plans a prayer vigil for the deceased.
This is a lot. Let's see. Rapid transit.
That the lost colonies are
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
No, they're not.
You ever up there?
No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk.
They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Huh.
Damn Turians. Should kill them.
Let's go here. Now it's different because we are seeing a different part of
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
My advisor is unavailable. As counselor, I represent the voice of humanity and the Alliance. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists in the Terminus systems. Worse, we think they're working for the Reapers.
The Terminus systems are beyond our jurisdiction. Your colonists knew this when they left Council space.
You're missing the important part, Counselor. The Reapers are involved.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships
He
allegedly
still
waiting
doesn't
in
get
dark
it.
Space. We have dismissed that claim.
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Oh, I see.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
All right. This is rough.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional.
Oh, man.
We have found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated. By Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
Wow.
I kept Saren from conquering the Citadel. I sacrificed human lives to save this council.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. I'm on this council too, and I won't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
Yep, take it. Ah, this is so hard.
I accept your offer. It's good to have the Council on my side.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about
That's
the
true.
Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
You don't have to cover for me. I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You what? Counselor, do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But
Mm-hmm.
you really shouldn't have taken a step like this without consulting with me first, Counselor.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow.
Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the council position instead of him.
Yep.
Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions.
I love the Citadel. Look at this place.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Oh, let me see. Okay, let me check. Go back to the chat.
Serving on the council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it feels like I'm
nothing new in the chat. All right, cool.
Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it.
Yeah, I know.
But I know how important it is. So I keep trying.
That's true. Nobody wants to see that stuff.
Forget Udina and the council. Join my crew and help me stop the collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Alenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Alenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus. I'm sorry.
Well, it makes sense. And I'm not really working with Cerberus. Just... they're giving me the resources I need. Let's just make it as a... it's a use situation.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Ain't that the truth?
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. Aid vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
Yeah. So it's not like before. If you remember before, I could just walk out this building, walk around the Presidium, go see the consort and everything. I don't even think you can see the consort anymore. But there's all these levels that we could probably check out. But we're not going to do that right now. I think it's time for us to end the stream. Let me see. Oh yeah, we've been on for a little over 2 hours. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to leave. I want to keep playing. But it's getting late, and unfortunately, I do have to work tomorrow, and I have to get some din-din in me. I got to get some dinner. Right, but everybody, thank you for joining me again. This has been fun. I love a lot of the things that I hadn't seen before. The comic book style recap that they did at the beginning was really, really fun. If you missed that, make sure you go back in the video so you can see it. It's a recap of what we did through the first playthrough of the first game, and they did it in an amazing way. I absolutely loved it. Right, so ta-ta for now, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!